first episode of our initiative, The Director's Desk. Well, of course, I'm the director, and this is an initiative to reach out to budding event managers, experienced professionals, people who are interested in the events and entertainment space. Hi, I'm Raghav Roy Kapur, an experienced curator, an experiential manager, and of course, a live events and entertainment professional. Glad to do this as a part of our initiative to reach out to everyone. And well, a little bit about me. I've been in the business for about 15 years now, running our agency Livewire for almost 13 years. I've seen a lot. It's been a long, long journey, and it's been a fun one. I think the inspiration pretty much started from my early teens, where I used to accompany my parents to musical events, concerts. They were great music lovers, and I've seen acts like Usha Uttara, Boney M, Lou Bega, a lot of these guys live, and it was a different world for me. The lights, the sound, the audiences. I was mesmerized more by all of this than actually the artist. Well, the earlier years were pretty much just, messing around, making some pocket money after college, hanging around. Of course, you get to meet a lot of people and new people from different industries. And it's great to be at all the parties in town. But it just didn't stop at that. I think I really wanted more than this just DJing. Of course, I was technically very sound and technically very savvy. That's something which really led me to taking it all to another level. And yeah, pretty much. I think from there on, the journey began with us. Of course, just hanging around at first, trying to get little gigs here and there. Started off with a lot of college events. Yes, we did do a lot of college events in our earlier days. Further on, those college events got more and more professional. From there, we realized to make this a sustainable business, what we really needed was a good team, was good clientele, and of course to get down to the roads of approaching corporates. Well, I think the year was 2004, if I'm not wrong. Yes, absolutely. In fact, to be precise, it was registered on the 20th of May 2004. And I really had to register a company because we had landed a big gig. We landed a leading corporate event for a leading software company, and we said, okay, this is it, this is a good time. I was pretty much all alone, a couple of friends helping me out here and there for little things, and that's how it all began. Well, I think after 13 years, more than 1,500 odd events, entertaining about 25, 30 lakh audiences and lakhs of event hours. But I would say one of my highlights or one of my special moments was a fantastic festival produced for Shubha Mukherjee, the Baja Gaja Festival, which we produced for a few years. Over 100 artists, 4 stages, thousands of people, and fantastic, fantastic content. I think this was a really enriching experience for all of us. Theory or practical? Well, I'm from the old school. I don't know the word theory per se. It's always been a practical experience for us. I think, but today, definitely formal education is very important. So I would say a mix of theory and practical. 70% practical and 30% theory is what I would put it as. On-the-job training, on-the-job learning is extremely, extremely important. Your textbooks are not going to teach you much. What real experiences would. And being in the business of experiential, I think it's definitely practical. I think the biggest challenge is definitely landing your first break for anyone, in any industry in fact, is landing your first break. Also, I think building a network, a good network of customers, a network of associates, partners, I think that has been a key challenge in the initial years, and that's going to be a challenge for any entrepreneur going forward. Well, I think to all the event managers today, or tomorrow rather, I would like to say that take your time. There's no rush, you're not going to miss any boat. Take your time, get a lot of experience, work with the right people on the right projects, and don't try and jump the gun. Things don't happen overnight. So I think that would be my biggest advice, is gain as much knowledge as you can. Well, this is not really a hack, but I think it's something you have to live by. It's something that's your Bible. You need to be organized. You have to have to-do lists, you have to have checklists, you have to have a plan. Not having a plan is going to make you fail. So I think our hack has definitely been the fact that we've been extremely organized, we've been extremely cautious and extremely meticulous in what we do. The only hack I have is have method to the madness. I think watching Phantom of the Opera at Broadway is what kept me in absolute awe. I was absolutely mesmerized by the way things were done. While we definitely have a penchant for live entertainment, and that's something which I love to do. But I would love to amalgamate music, art, and technology and produce something fantastic, something that people have not seen. So I think that's something I would really like to work in, amalgamation of music, art, and technology.